Hello survivors, welcome back to episode 6 of 7 Days to Die, single player on Alpha 15. And oh my god, it is a glorious day. I am done my move. If you guys can hear it, that's right, nothing but crickets. It is wonderful. I am in my new house. There is no one above me, below me, beside me, anywhere else around me. And I can record free at will and whatever time I want. So expect a lot more content from you guys. I'm absolutely pumped to be back. I am absolutely pumped to be able to put out regular content again. And I want to give you guys a big thanks here too, because I know I've been off and on and a little spotty with my content lately. For that, I do apologize. I do plan on making a daily Let's Play on single player. I'm going to shoot for a daily Let's Play on PS4. That's coming back. I want to get back to my PS4 Let's Play through. But without further delay, I'm actually sitting here making hats overnight, waiting till the morning comes to try to get my XP up here. So yeah, this is something easy to do. I mean, they want Joel tried to take this out of the game, but it's still very much a big part of the game. I mean, early on, what do you have to do at night, right? You're sitting on top of a roof. You may as well be accomplishing something. And I mean, I find your first 150 levels isn't so bad. But my goal here today is it's day 5, which used to be Dog Day, which is no longer Dog Day. Dog Day now comes on day 10? No, day 12, that's right. On day 12, and then on day 19. So then it alters, so every 7 days from there. So keep that in mind. Both are actually different as well, too. The first day, the first Dog Day, the hordes are pretty random. And the second Dog Day, they're pretty static. You'll pretty much guarantee you get a 5 to 6 horde, I believe it is. I have not looked at the XML in the wild, so I cannot tell you that. Speaking of XML, I have migrated the stuff, the XML information, from my server into my single player playthroughs. So every time I update that, I'm also going to update my single player playthrough. So I have all that stuff. Now, what I have done, if we go into the basics here, I can look them up because you can find them. Oh yeah, that's right, I made them handcraftable. Now, I have not put an icon or any information in for these yet. They're just, I just wanted to make them available on my server. Poor guys have been... I've been dealing with my absence the last couple days here. I'm still sitting among very many boxes, but it's slowly coming together. You can make it with, what I did was made it with forged iron and 2 mechanical parts, just so you can really build it right off the bat, but it's great for taking out plant fibers. Grass and grass only, actually. It works really crappy on cactus, but it's really good for doing lawn mowing, and you get a decent amount of plant fibers out of it. All you have to do is hold your mouse button down, and it just pretty much rips through it. That I actually got from Valmod's mod pack, so a big shout out to Valmod as well, too. That guy's an excellent modder. What time is it here? 3:27 a.m. So it looks like I should start, canceling that and start scrapping this crap because I have so much to go. But scrapping this is so quick that you can pretty much go at a decent pace and scrap it all without hitting that sound too often. Yep, I'm hitting it too often. Okay, how much? Yeah, it's 3 seconds. 3 seconds on each. So you pretty much you have a scrap every 3 seconds. It's not a bad pace. A lot quicker than making it, and at least you'll get some your plant fibers back out of it too. Scrapping is now a big part of the game. Oh yes, so I stand informed now. The leather items, you have to have your leather skill. You have to have learned your leather skill in order to scrap leather items. That to me is a really weird balance, I think, because considering, like, you can scrap cloth stuff, but I guess cloth is you don't have to learn. Whatever, I don't know. I still find it a little weird that you have to do that for just leather stuff. I don't know. Maybe they should just take that out. I don't know. What do you guys think? I want to hear your opinion on that as well. Okay, so that was the morning bell. So I'm not actually going to waste my time scrapping any more of these. We are going to take supplies that I need. I'm actually going to leave a lot of this up here for now. This meat, what do I have for food? Oh, I have tons of this yucca, so I'm going to leave the meat up there too so I don't stink. But what I think I can do for tackling day 7 is the next couple of nights, if I look on the map here, I'm actually going to save waypoint as Horde. Because the Horde's actually pretty easy now. The Horde Nights. They changed the way the mechanics work. So what I'm going to do is pretty much just go in the middle of the store. If I make a, I don't know, 3x3 hole in the roof, fill it in with, maybe not wood frames, maybe go with cobblestone, they're a little more stronger, and then just shoot at the zombies running around in circles beneath me. That's how easy Horde Night is now. I really hope Alpha 16 that they introduce some stuff that vastly improves that mechanic. But we also have to go and check out my forge house because I was making a bunch of stuff. So let's get on the run here. I made a bunch of arrows overnight as well. That's also a very good thing to do at night. Cool. It's really tricky. It's really easy to miss the ladders when you do that. Now, someone did ask me in one of my videos too, do you take out the ladders at the bottom? I do prefer to take out the ladders at the top. Because that way they can still climb up, right? And if they pile on top of each other at the bottom of the ladder, they can still get up anyways. At least at the top, they hit each other going up and down. So it really kind of thwarts their efforts to get up that ladder. So that is why I either prefer to put a few frames up just so they can't get up. Or take out the couple of top ladders. And then just nerd pull my way up. Nah, it's gotta get them feathers, and ooh, there's so many bird nests. I remember back in the old school days, last alpha, when nests were actually quite smaller. Even when console first came out, they had the small nest, and then they introduced the Alpha 15 nest on console a few weeks ahead of Alpha 15 experimental. And you guys should have seen what they looked like on console. They were huge. They're just absolutely huge. Like they do look a lot different now. I do have to admit, I don't know if they made them smaller or they made them darker or something, but they were like just obnoxious on console. Like they would have rough edges and stuff. It kind of looked like a cutout. I heard you die. Damn, I wish they weren't so hard to find through all this grass. Wow, I actually got a lot of eggs that run. I usually don't get that many eggs. But yes, like I said, I've been slowly modding the server. I'm coming up with my own recipes. Like I've added in corrugated metal, I've added in rug blocks, and I've gone through and like made the recipes all independent. Like I didn't make them all cheesy, like 5 wood to make a piece of furniture. Like I actually went through and took my time on the recipes. Okay, awesome. What do we got going on in here? We obviously don't have a bunch of screamers, so that is a good thing. Now it seems we need some fuel. And we need to make ourselves... Ooh, we need to make ourselves an anvil. And then use the rest to make forged iron. There we go. Oh no, I don't have any... I can only make one. Damn, I didn't have that much in there. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have to go and do some mining because I want to get away, level 414 stone axe. I want to get away from the stone axe and use an iron pickaxe here because I've gotten my tool levels up. I just haven't gotten those iron tools yet. Okay. Looking for an outcropping of those sexy, sexy rocks. I love how they changed that part of Alpha 15. Whoa, was that a nest? That was a nest. Man, those chickens trip me out. You can hear them. Can't see them. The sounds of the desert. You know what? That's actually, I think, what I'm going to name this episode. I'm going with Sounds of the Desert. It's such a chill episode. You guys have no idea how relaxed I am right now. It's like I'm still sitting among like incredible disorganization, but I am completely relaxed. I slept like a baby the last couple nights. Not long, but I slept hard, and yeah, it really feels good. It'll just feel better once I have this entire place put together. Oh, and if you guys haven't done so yet, I really recommend, I released it today as well alongside with this video, go check out my channel update video. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly why, but it is in your best interest to go give that video a hit up. Some lead. They also changed to, like, I forget if I've actually talked about this yet in recent episodes, but they changed how ore is distributed now. You get the forest here. Forest biome is rich in lead. As you can see, I just got 80 lead from that breakdown. But now you'll find it on the surface. Instead of like coal and nitrate, you'll find the most predominant on the surface here. Is that a house over there, POI? I think it is. Nice. Okay. But we were on the lookout for those rocks. That's what I need. I need a lot of iron. Here we go. Then we'll get that forge fire back up. And it looks like I might have to wait a little while until I'm able to get some better weapons here. And I also need to start looking into getting a crafting table as well, too. Because a lot of the recipes I put in, I locked in behind the crafting table. Because the recipes I put in are mostly for construction and building and Phil's building. Since it's survive and thrive, right? It's a PvE server. You go, you group up, you have fun, and you build crazy because, you know, once you got this game mastered, you got a good kill tower, or you got yourself set up with like an invincible base, or whatever you prefer. There's not much left to it, right? Oh, okay, just kill a bunch of zombies constantly over and over again. But a lot of people like me, and a lot of people on this server, like to build like crazy, right? Like, there's a ton of blocks in the game. It's kind of, in my opinion, the name of the game. So that's what that server is based around. Oh, nice. I love the random stuff too that you get from breaking down the rocks. Just being able to get the coal and the nitrate and everything just from breaking these rocks down is so incredibly so incredibly handy. It keeps me from having to do a super mine for quite a while. I don't have to worry about digging huge holes in the ground at all quite yet, other than to make maybe a forge room. But I might just use that forge house permanently. Just keep it there and let the screamers keep taking it out. Maybe make an underground path. Maybe make a sky bridge. I really want to stay mostly above ground on this build, to be honest. Okay, awesome. Yeah, because I've done so much underground stuff that I don't know. And it looks so much better above ground, especially when you can take a step back and look at what you've done. So much more rewarding. Now I gotta keep an eye out because these POIs will spawn in zombies, and it's been awfully quiet. Like, it's actually been creepy quiet this episode. Is it creepy quiet day? Oh, it's day 6. What am I thinking? I just got day 5 over and done with. I am an idiot. Episode 6, day 6, derp. Yeah, that's where I am in this playthrough. Barely in through it. I mean, a lot of the other YouTube content creators have gotten way ahead of me here too, so I have a lot of catch up to do. But once again, I do appreciate you guys hanging in there and you know, watching irregular episode releases. But I'm back in the game. I got lots of time on my hands. This is what I do. Now I can record. Super happy. It's like a whole huge quality of life improvement. A lot less stress. And a lot easier to adjust my social life as well, because then I'm not having to work my schedule around the guys upstairs. And I can actually go and see my family a little more, which is super cool. Lex is going on more regular walks. If I want to record at 3 o'clock in the morning, or do laundry at 3 o'clock in the morning, which I do like to do for some random reason, I'll do that. I put my laundry on and go to bed. It's the cheapest at that point in time. Especially here in Ontario. I don't know how many Canadians watch, but we've had a disaster here in Ontario with the hydro rates, and they've completely gotten out of hand. It was some carbon tax fiasco with the government that's in here right now. And I'm not playing politics at all, guys. You know, doesn't matter who's in office, shit gets fucked up. But anyways, it's gotten ridiculous lately, to the point where I'm like so worried about electricity, I'm buying those LED light bulbs, and that's the first time I've ever actually gone out and looked for those things, and god damn, those things can be expensive. Nice. Okay, how much iron do you have now? 124. Okay, that's definitely good enough for now. Let's just finish breaking this down. We'll go, because I don't want to do a whole ton of mining. Oh, this is what them yucca are good for. Only have 44 hunger. But I can use this to get my stamina back up while I run back. And it doesn't use up my hunger bar too fast. So these are like the unstoppable stamina bars. Just keep eating away. Oh, okay, there we go. I found a buddy. I can hear him. Let's take this guy out here. Once I loot that. Eat my bowl, bugger. Nice. Whoops. Ouch. Stupid cacti. Oh, I can't wait to make those shears. Maybe it only takes 2 mechanical parts. So all I have to do is go find like a chair, or do I even have a wrench? No. But if I'm correct, yes, the wrench is not locked behind a recipe anymore, but I do need a damn workbench. So we are gonna have to find a wrench, and I probably do have one because every episode where I say I need a wrench, you guys point out that I already have a wrench somewhere that I completely forgot about. I guess hindsight's a whole thing, right? Alright, cool. So I'm going to go over to that forge. I'm going to get that sucker fired up. And we're going to take a quick break here. And if you guys did follow my my advice here and you went or you are going to go watch the channel update video today, I'll come back after this quick break with today's word. I'll see you guys soon. Alright, and we're back. So, I got the forge fired up. It's going. It's got its iron in it. And I'm actually going to head up, use this time to head up to my base here. I'm going to head up to my base here, and we're going to dump off some of the random stuff I have on me. And maybe do a little bit of farming for wood here, because I'm running out here. I don't have a lot of coal, and I need the wood for obviously a lot of things, like building. The desert's a little low on wood, but this area is fantastic because I have a lot of different biomes, like, oh shoot. Haha, he almost got that on me. Almost got in on me on that one. But no such luck. Okay. So let's take another look here. I'll make sure that we have no more friends. Let's take another look here at the map. And yeah, see, like I have these biomes down here that all meet together. This is probably where I'm going to make a mine, is right in here, where it meets several different biomes. So that way I come across like several different minerals. Because as I said, they changed it so that every biome is mineral specific, with other minerals mixed in randomly, but predominant minerals. Okay, let's go back up top. And while I'm going up top, thanks for sitting through that break, guys. I do appreciate your support. If you didn't get a commercial, I mean, that's cool. But for those who did sit there and watch that, I do appreciate you. Today's word is going to be my. So today's word is my. Now, please follow the rules. As I said, if you're putting anything in the comments, I will hide your comments on this channel. And no one will ever see your comments, and neither will I. And that's just a sad thing to happen. So please refrain from being a douchebag and ruining the game for everybody. Okay, so this house is a bitch to get to that way. That's right. Like those, I find where after a little while of playing here, where you get these extreme slopes, the hardest part is where it starts warping like that. See how it goes kind of, it's got like the ribs to it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like I can't remember her name. Anyways, it looks like ribs. That's what it looks like. Okay, let's get up the hill here. Oh, look, a dead zombie that I obviously didn't kill. Ooh, shades. Sexy. Oh, they don't cool you down anymore? Whatever. I'll still wear them. Why not? Damn right. Let's see what it look like now. I forget what I have on. Oh, I'm styling the shades. Nice. Okay, cool. So I got to go up this side here. I don't know why I'm risking a broken ankle by running up this steep slope for no reason. But it is quite the run up this hill. Gonna have to figure out a better way to get up here. Probably I'll end up making like a ladder or something up the side of this hill. Now, I did say I wanted to stay away from building anything castle style because that's what I'm doing on my multiplayer server. Now, also as well too, I want to remind you guys what I'm gonna do for my multiplayer server is because sometimes I like to go on there and I'm easily interrupted because I'm the admin. And what I think I'm gonna do for there, instead of making like let's plays on it, what I'm gonna do, because I have been slightly successful with it, but at the same time I got a lot of hate because music is music. But what I used to do was a time lapse series where I would time lapse almost like what's his name. Wow, Z Nation, kind of like Z Nation style. But what I found was is my viewers really didn't like the music, so they were like heavy on the dislike button, and they were like really nasty in the comments. So what I think I'm gonna do is make a what I call a year music. Let's play, and what I'm gonna do is allow you guys to put on your own music in the background because a lot of people play that way. They watch the video and or listen to music and play the game. So allow you to put on your own music, and maybe I'll do some commentary here and there while the video's playing, so that you'll have the commentary over top of music you want. If that's something you guys are into, that would be really cool. Let me know, because I'll definitely do it, because it is much easier for me to concentrate and just build and not have to talk. And you know, it's a nice little break from actually having to do a lot of talking while doing videos. Okay, these cloth fragments are definitely going away. Wow, I have a lot of those. Okay. Cool. I'm 90 degrees. Apparently, too, from reports, there's issues with the weather again. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to look into it. Honestly, I don't find it that unmanageable. Like, up here, I don't know why I'm getting hot up here. That doesn't make any sense to me. It should be cooling down with your height. Actually, where am I? I can actually look on my screen here and it'll tell me that. Plus 77. Yeah, it should be getting colder. It doesn't get warmer as you climb up mountains. Silly game. So that's going to be a challenge. But what I'll do is I'll get a whole set of stuff where, you know, I can wear it and it'll keep me cool and crap. A lot of people are saying they're just turning off the weather, period. But whatever. It's more of a challenge. I've been used to dealing with weather in 7 Days to Die being wonky as shit every update anyways. So I'll just deal with it again this time around. And even on my multiplayer server too, no one's really complained about the weather system. It may just be a single player thing. So I don't know. Do you guys find that you're having trouble with the temperatures on single player or on multiplayer? It's you guys that really make me informed, because I do read the comments. Like lately, I have not had any time to go and sit down with a nice warm cup of coffee or cup of cocoa and actually go through the comments and reply. And for that, I do apologize, but that's okay, because freaking YouTube. My comments thing is like half-ass broken right now as well too. Like it'll sometimes update me that there's new comments, and then comments disappear from the last couple days and they come back, and I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but it's a constant struggle going back and forth with YouTube. But it's the name of the game, right? It's the name of business. You can't just open up a storefront and stand there and hope nothing changes. Gotta change with it. Gotta adapt. I almost forgot where the forge house was. It's all the way over here. But I'm going to take this little bugger out here. Hate these guys. Might do some looting as well, too, to kill some time today. Because, like, day 7 is not going to be much prep. Just a bunch of arrows. A little bit of the time hitting that building on overnights, which shouldn't really take too long once I have that iron pickaxe, and that's all. Sweet. I always forget to turn off my Steam UI when I record. Now, thankfully, it doesn't pick it up on the recording, but I get a lot of notifications. My Steam list kind of gotten a little bit out of control lately. I get a lot of people that add me, and like I've had to actually stop accepting invitations, because I never end up talking to the people, and I don't know who they are, and it just, you know, like if I turn my when I turn my Steam on, like I have I think 12 friend requests sitting there right now, so I just get a whole ton of notifications that come up. It gets ridiculous. Don't think I'm ignoring you. I don't even have time right now to sit and go through my comments on YouTube. it is what it is, and that's what we do. Okay, so let's see here. Iron pickaxe. What you got from me? Okay. So we need 20, that's right. I almost forgot how much you need, so that's going to take a while. I'm going to have to come back to this as well here, too, damn it. You know what, though? I don't mind that. I really liked how he made it challenging to do the high-end tools. Because, like, what is it? 5 or 6 level 500 to make one 600? And that really makes you want to invest as well, too, in the Fixer perk. If we take a second out here and we go to skills, type in Fixer, what it does, there's 5 levels of it. It increases your repair quality loss, so you won't lose as much quality every time you repair something. And repair time and repair amount. So it fixes that all up for you. Definitely worth investing in if you have an auger. If you're going to be using auger a lot, definitely invest in that. Worth your time. Or even high-end tools. Like you want a level 600 pickaxe, and it takes 5 or 6 freaking pickaxes to do it. Yeah, you don't want to break that down too fast. This is like randomly gathering stuff while I'm waiting for 20 forged iron to come. I'm actually half-assed too, looking out for a screamer. Because screamers pop up real easy now. That's alright. That's alright. I don't mind a challenge. May as well slap some of these down. Ah, she's broken. Let's repair that. Cool. And I know, I could have made a new one, but whatever. Oh, nice. These actually make a pretty decent wood source. Little bonus at the end. It's like collecting everything. Oh, yes. I remembered what I was going to do with this. I was going to make the base down here, the wall of pillars, and then the front of my base straight up, and then the floors into the side of this. Ah, yeah, that's totally what I was going to do. Maybe do it all the way around, make it look like a huge-ass building. That would be pretty cool. Ah, I just got inspired for my build. That's awesome. So what I think I might do... Yeah, because then oh, that's sick. I'm just thinking here. What I can do then is I can put my forge room right in behind that. And it'll keep all the screamers and everything all in one area. And if I don't want to interact with the screamers, I can just hide out. And maybe... Nah, skybridge. I'll do a skybridge. I'll just make it closed in so that they can't see me. I'll do a skybridge. I was going to say maybe I'll dig underground, but once again, I really want to stay away from doing underground stuff. Okay, let's make some of that. Oh, I dropped off all my jars on top of that one building. Bad idea. Let's maybe go loot a house here, because a lot of these I haven't touched, so... Let's go hit up a house. We'll flex and bust into here. Go see if we can find an empty jar. Should be pretty easy. Sink? Oh, I'll take that, though. I don't quite want coffee right now. Actually, I could use a cup of coffee. It is like 9 in the PM for me right now. But I could definitely use a coffee. After this video, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to render this video, get it uploaded to YouTube, put away a whole bunch of stuff. And after that's done, I'll do my channel update video, render that because it won't be nearly as long, and get that uploaded as well too. So both of these will be available in the mornings for you guys. Okay, that guy actually almost scared me, stupid Bob. Making the most of everything. Okay, let's get this torch out because it's like dark as shit in here. Oh, look at that. They already broke out of this house. I guess they really wanted to get at me. Oh, nice, a flashlight. That is, right now, the best source of light I have, which is pretty cool. I can deal with that. Flashlight is much better than a torch. I can put the torch down and hold the flashlight. Actually, speaking of, that is probably what I should do. There we go, much better. And the sound of that torch actually gets a little old after a while, too. Locked. Let's destroy this bitch. Oh, so much quicker getting through them doors. I love finding the double bookshelves. They're definitely my favorite. Okay, read that up. The only annoying thing about the flashlight is that you have to turn it on every time you take it out. But it does kind of make sense, because you wouldn't put a flashlight in your pocket on. Oh. Well, looky here. Another flashlight. Whoa, that's kind of a cool trick. If you have a flashlight equipped, you can actually switch it out in the hotbar and not have to turn it on again. That's pretty cool. Wow, 2 flashlights. I'm not going to complain about that. Both in the same house. Okay, cool. So I think we've gotten everything this house has to offer us. So let's blow this popsicle stand. To borrow the quote from my grandparents. And I heard a friend out here. Hope that's not a screamer. Let's take a look here. Oh, you know what I need to do, right? The whole purpose of going in there? I'm gonna freaking just make 12 of these things. Can never have too much yucca juice when you're out in the desert. Drink one of these right away. Forge house is that way. Okay. Sweet. Got some of that yucca. Some of that yucca going on. Love that sound of running over corpses. Die, chicken. I'm trying to kill the chicken with what? Oh, nice. I got it. Sweet. That was a nice little chicken shot there. You know what? I at least try to get one chicken shot in every episode. If I can get a chicken shot in, I am one happy guy. And sometimes it's actually right at the end of the episode. If I time that right, I can do it. Nice, good amount of feathers. And even some meat. That meat, quite handy. Okay, what do we have for iron here? Sweet. So I'm going to turn this off. Preserve my stuff. My wood. My resources. And we are going to head back towards the other place. So I got a few hours here left of nighttime. Before nighttime. But it is also the end of this episode. I've actually gone a few minutes over, which is alright. I might think, guys, if I do episodes like this, I'm thinking about doing them a little longer. How do you guys feel about a 45-minute episode? Would that be something you guys are into, or is like half an hour your max, your max attention span, I guess you can say. But anyways, I'd like to know. Let me guys know, and I can increase that. Since I have so much more time on my hands now, this is not hard at all. It's actually, oh, it's so beautiful. I'm not going to go on about it anymore. I can just enjoy it. Anyways, guys, I want to remind you, always back up your game save. Oh, that was a cool sound of that storm coming in. Anyways, I just want to remind you guys, always back up your freaking game saves. Just do that, because I hate hearing you guys' little stories here, you know, how you lost everything, even on PC, especially on console. Back up your game saves, save yourself from having that pain of losing all your work, and as usual, keep her classy. I'll see you in the next episode, and always survive, guys. I'm gonna get away from this nasty-ass sounding sandstorm headed my way. I'll see you guys shortly. Have a good one. Peace.
Turn it turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.